What's up, guys? This is IWillDominate from Cloud9, bringing you a new video interview series that I'll be doing here. The first episode of this series is with Nisqy and Blaber, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. This was after the playoffs round 2 versus EG. All right, so you guys just played against EG. You guys 3-0'd them, but after you guys played the series, no one was excited, man. Everyone looked really down on the cams. Like, how are you guys feeling after that series?
Well, I was inting game 3, so after the series ended, I was like, wow, I played this game bad, but, you know, we won, I guess. I think we know that we're much better than them, so we know we can play better too, so we didn't play that well this series, I think. Regardless, I'm glad we won.
Yeah, Nisqy, how do you feel about this series yourself? I know, like, during certain games, they would go into your player cam and look like it was kind of stressful, or like things weren't going according to plans, at least.
I mean, today's series I think was really kind of weird because I feel like we didn't necessarily play that insane. I think they just played really bad and they made lots of mistakes, which were punished, which is kind of how we played before as well, where if enemy makes a mistake, we just punish it and then we snowball from there. And I feel like today it was kind of the same way of how we won games, but we kind of trolled a bit in mid games. Even game 2, I think, when we were really ahead, we kind of trolled a bit. I had some bad plays. I think Blaber had some bad plays, for example, game 3. I feel like we weren't that clean, but I just feel like they were just really bad, and that's why it looked not that close, in my opinion.
So how do you guys feel about like the progression of C9? Because there's a lot of discussion in the community right now. People are, some people are saying that all the other teams caught up and like they got a lot better, and then other people are saying that you guys are just simply playing worse. From your guys' perception, do you think that you guys are just playing worse individually or worse as a team, or there's something that's not clicking that was there before, or do you think that the level of the competition has actually just risen a lot?
I think as a team, we've been playing a lot worse, not just individually, but I really don't think that what's good right now really fits our playstyle that well.
What I would ask you is, because I've been watching a lot of LPL and they seem to actually have decent priority on Kindred. They play a lot of Kindred into Graves and things like that. Is there any chance that we get to see the return of the Blaber Kindred anytime soon? I mean, you don't have to reveal any strats or anything, but you know.
I've been playing in solo queue.
Okay.
So you might see it.
Okay. Nisqy, you want to play with his Kindred again, or are you just fine?
My teammates think Kindred's useless. I need to change their mind.
Yeah. What? Blaber has not been looking that good on it.
What?
He needs to prove himself.
You know he just went like 0-4 in 6 minutes with Graves, right? Like,
it's fine. It is still Graves. It doesn't matter. We took Graves away. That's
Yo, I did the most damage that game. I'm just saying.
Did you?
Yeah, I had the most damage on my team. I was smurfing.
I mean, I guess Nisqy was really trying to outdamage you, because I saw him picking blue cards over and over again, just trying to outdamage as much as possible. You know, I saw the meme with the that you tweeted out afterwards, how everyone's TF just has like gold cards in the rotation, and then your TF just blue and red only.
Did you see it make me blow my flash top lane because he wanted a blue card in the rumble? That was great.
Yeah, no, I like the blue card there, especially because it was like a no pressure situation. You know, like Nisqy gets the free port from mid lane. It's the freest skill in the world. Like, on a serious note, how did you feel in that game? Was that just like freak occurrences where you just weren't like selecting as many blue cards? I know there was situations where, gold cards. I know there was situations where you were clearly intentionally picking blue cards, like when the person had cleanse up, etc. But then there was some clear misses on golds. How do you think that like occurred today? You just view it as something random?
I'm actually not so sure. I feel like in scrims or like Sulk and stuff, I feel like it doesn't happen often at all. I feel like it happens maybe once every like 10 games or something, where I misclick a card or something. But today, I don't know, I feel like maybe I was thinking too much kind of about the game and not as much of like what I want to do with my mechanics, or just like what card and stuff I want to use, even though it should be like normal. I don't know, today it was kind of harder, at least for me. So yeah, I think except some blue and red cards, I feel like I did a pretty decent job. But yeah, just mechanically, my cards were not that insane, but it happens.
It does happen. And you know what? We've seen people win NA before with a bunch of blue cards. I mean, Reggie did it back in season 3. I believe you can do it again. So I wouldn't stress too much on it. But yeah, like one thing that I think would be really cool to talk about would be the confidence within the team, because this is something that you can't really see from the outside. When you're just observing the team as a spectator, the optics are that you guys don't have the same level of confidence when it comes into plays. I don't know if it's just because you guys aren't winning games as hard as you were before, so you have less information going into dragon fights and stuff like that. But from your perspective, how is like the confidence between the team? Does everyone still trust each other? Do you feel like it's still at the same level that it was in spring, or do you think that the losses have kind of started hurting the team's confidence as a whole?
I feel like as a team today we're a bit less aggressive than what we usually were, at least in game one. But I feel like also the aggressiveness that we had and confidence before was also because we were playing champs that we are really comfy on, and then also they were really strong in the early game. Like when we had, I don't know, Rumble mid or like Galio and Zoe and stuff, it's like you fight no matter what and usually you win because your champs are just stronger early than theirs. But I feel like right now it's kind of even usually, even though they have a mage in the mid lane or like tank stop and stuff. I feel like they always match us and it's just kind of more even. So, and also I think just losing in general makes us a bit more scared, which makes sense because we don't stop everyone. So yeah.
I guess regarding confidence, I definitely think we played really scared today in game one. I was really annoyed about that, but in general, I think our confidence is really high right now. Like regarding how good we are. Obviously, no one can see scrim results, right? But like we don't lose in scrims to any team right now. And even when we do lose, it's like a 4-1 day. So we know how good we can be, and we just, for some reason, aren't able to play like that on stage, or like sometimes we draft way different on stage than we would in scrims, and it's unusual, I guess. But I think we all know that we can be this good again because we are having success in practice again. We just gotta, I guess, play better on stage.
The last thing that I guess we'll conclude this interview on is that you'll be playing against the winner of Golden Guardians and TSM. So TSM will be playing with the better support and human being for Sunday's match. And I just wanted to know like which team you'd prefer to play against. Do you guys have a preference between Golden Guardians and TSM? Do you think that Golden Guardians is a weaker team even though they did 3-0 TSM? Like, how do you feel about that matchup?
I think I won't say for everyone, but I do think we would in general prefer to play against GGS. I don't actually know if TSM will beat GGS. Not that like, I think it'll be much closer than 3-0 series personally, but I think we match up against GGS much better than we do versus TSM. I think our playstyle is just GGS's but better, honestly. So I think we just match up better versus GGS than TSM.
Yeah, I think, at least for me, and I think as a team, I'm pretty sure playing against GGS is just easier for us because we kind of know what they pick and stuff. And I feel like TSM is just harder to like draft against, and also they have some weird picks usually. And also I think just the middle lane matchup would be way easier for me playing against Damonte than Bjerg. I feel like playing against Damonte would be probably like I can do anything I want, but Bjerg usually like contests me a lot and also plays laning champs. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. All right. And I guess the last thing I got for Nisqy here is Bjergsen or Jensen. Which one?
I think Jensen over Bjerg.
Okay, you heard it here, man. That's another Jensen apologist. Hey, I didn't script this or anything. Don't blame me. Don't shoot me on Reddit, Twitter, any of that.
Yeah, you're gonna make TSM fans mad.
True. Fuck, I should have said Bjerg. Nah.
Did you see the fan vote? Jensen had like 2%. Bjergsen had like 53.
True. I mean, I don't know. Fans love Bjergsen, so who knows? But anyways, that was I guess the first interview of hopefully many. I hope to see you guys, advancing, and I'll be interviewing you guys on the way. It's my first interview I've ever done, so hopefully it wasn't too cringe for you guys. I tried to ask, relatively decent questions, but I appreciate anyone that watched the interview, and yeah, thank you for C9 for allowing me to do this.